Okay, still running around the garden. We just came up through the water there. And now we're going to go up there, I think. Because we have to get up there somehow. How do we get up there? That's the way to do it. Is it? I'm making that jump. It's too high up. We're gonna make that either. No, we're not making it up there. How far away is that? It's too far. I don't think that's the right way anyway. Get up over there. Yeah. Yep, didn't think so. Not even close. This way. This has maybe some promise. Didn't jump when I told it to jump. I almost didn't do it again. It's farting around there. So potion we probably don't need. Stuff. Wild Walker ring. What the hell is that? We haven't had any good jewelry in a while. Wild Walker ring. Oh, we don't have one of our things on. No, that's a trinket. Trinket or amulet. And we have our rings on. Okay, the Wild Walker ring. So they regenerate up to 50% of your maximum health. Current rings are critical hit chance increases with your total wealth. Or
you
solar
did it
generate
wrong.
essence.
This is how you do it.
This is a good one because
Warg.
we're rich.
Please excuse me. That was embarrassing.
6.
I meant to say. Jag.
We're currently getting a 4 to 5% increase because of our bunning. So we'd like to wear that ring. Now, is this going to be... Can we get back if we go this way? And there's our point going over here. Dead guy. Emerald branched stuff. So this is just upgrade stuff. Still going over there. That was just another way of getting up here. Okay. Oh, look, a bear. Is it a bear or is that a bull? Looks like a bull. What's that doing down there? Didn't even see that before when we were running around. This is a different area, isn't it? Okay. Not asking to die. Nope. Not asking to die.
Yeah.
And we haven't been down there yet. Made that noise. Where are you? Stuff, and stuff. How heavy are we now? 210 of 219.
Yeah.
Looks safe. The window.
Yeah.
Pool way up here. Chest. Just trying to see if I was going to have to. What's that noise? Just trying to see if I was going to have to use my little frozen stuff to freeze the water and jump up here, but we don't have to. Wild Walker boots. Wild Walker boots are plus 10% dodge distance and plus 4 to dexterity versus our maximum essence, and dodging has a 10% chance to restore essence. I don't even know if I know how to dodge. What do you dodge? Toggle, crouch, slide, actions, abilities. So there's actually no, it doesn't say how to dodge. You'd think it would be here, but it's not. Huh. Yeah, I have no idea how you dodge. I just try to move side to side when stuff is coming in. That's my version of dodging. on top, blah, 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 or hold space bar. Yeah, it's moving in. Looks like that's it. Welcome back, Hurricane. Thank you. I thought it was either going to be spacebar or shift. Shift is just to move faster. Like I said, I just do. Just normal side to side is good enough, typically. But that's okay. It'll be fine. It's been fine. Supposed to be going? Over there. Yep, definitely not going to die trying to get up there. Up here. Definitely not going to die from here either. So. Where's the fly spell when you need it? So is this stuff that you can freeze? Answer is no. It's supposed to be burned. Oh, I didn't really explore the water, did I? So, no significance for this water. Been over there. There. That's too high up. That jump either. Okay. So we're not making that jump. Maybe through here? Whatever. Ta-da. Guess we're going back that way after we go this way, maybe. Gotta go back this way. Simply because they don't want us to. Oh shit. Maybe I don't want to anymore either. past him.
Unseek! Seamless metal! Move hand!
I do need healing. She'll be nice. Ow.
Unseek!
Stay still. I forgot about this stuff, not the this stuff.
Arcane!
It wasn't so bad.
I was worried for a second.
Me too. When I saw him standing there going, that fight's gonna suck, but that wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I don't like those things. No stuff? Came all this way and there's a grenade. Zips in the door. Ow. This is taking us all different places. No, this is just a different way to get here, isn't it? Yeah, this is just a different... We went this way already. We just went down there instead of going this way. But we have been over there.
This place feels familiar. Hurry, let's go inside.
It's this place. Thing is, the quest marker's not telling us to go in here, so...
This is the library from my dreams. It's real? Look at all these tablets. Actual written records. Oh, somebody pinch me. And there's even some wine to... This looks like the Akita building this place. Clearly they wanted their story preserved. No matter the cost.
Hidden tablet. A tablet that looks relatively new and half-finished. There are some diagrams that imply the unintelligible text is about a ritual of some kind, but without being able to read a Keating, that's all that can be gleaned.
Garlawain's gonads. Envoy? I never told you this, but I've dreamed of this place every night for most of my life. This is a godless library. An actual, real-life godless library. It's why I study the godless, because this place has haunted me since I was a child. And that's the chair. It's the picture of coziness.
I don't know that I'd call this a cozy place. Wait, if dreams can be real now, we might need to keep an eye on our teeth.
You do know what it means to lose all your teeth in your dreams, right? Finally, you've arrived. Ah, there it smells. That took 10 years off my life. Wait. You You must be the librarian from my dreams. Oh, it's a pleasure to finally meet you. Oh, though, you do look quite familiar.
The resemblance is uncanny.
It has been quite some time. Too many years to number. Of course. You are an ancestor? A very fashionable one at that. No, child. We are the keeper of these tablets. Or have you already forgotten? Oh, of course. I was you in a past life. Oh, I'm such a fool. You lived with animancers, and yet the idea of awakening to your past lives never entered your mind.
Few can bear the mental and spiritual strain of an awakening. As often as not, it leads to madness.
Oh, darling, you know how I get around all the metaphysical talk.
That's why I'm here, remember?
Was the last of the Akita. Once the attack started, a few of us were charged with preserving as much of our history as we could. So we retreated with as much as we could carry. The attacks? You must mean the Magfolk attacks. Yes, we've heard. Is that the reason for the bodies outside? Yes. Your monstrous gods, who bought their divinity with blood and the souls of their faithful. They tried to butcher every last one of us.
You just sat here and listened to all your friends die? It seems like they succeeded. Clearly not a Wodekin, then. Just sat here and listened to your friends die?
Yes. There was little else I could do. I'm a scholar, not a fighter. A lesson I'm glad you learned. But how did the Magfolk reach you in here? They didn't. Between the screams of my kin being slaughtered and the screeching of the Magfolk, I couldn't breathe. That's the screeching I heard in my dream, Envoy. I knew I recognized it when we killed that Magfolk. Once it was gone, there was nothing left. And perversely, I found the quiet worse. So I decided on another way. One that wouldn't give your gods the satisfaction. Poison? Well, at least you washed it down with some good wine.
Scholar. Oh, is that, razor guild dust? Tell me, did the cardiac failure begin before or after the seizures?
Oh, you're just a barrel of fun, aren't you? Yatsley, you know what you must do now. I abandoned my duty to protect our history, but you... Someone must tell the story of the Akita, and there is no one else. I'm already an expert. What more do you want me to do? Oh, think about it, Yatsley. You have been training to be the new protector of this collection since childhood. I couldn't ask for a better successor. But that was your duty. I have my own dreams. Yatsley, if you do not become the new librarian, there will be no other. The stories of the Akita will turn to dust, and my people, our people, will be forgotten. Just as the burned queen wanted all along, when she sent her magfolk to choke the life from us. This is all too much. What do you think, Envoy?
There isn't anyone else who can do this. Fiora still needs you. Or you really wanted to give up your apprenticeship with Ringgrim. It's your life, your decision. Fiora still needs you.
True. They still have to find a new home. And I doubt Vidaro is strong enough to get them there. A chosen of Sapadal, yet you do not stand with your people. How disappointing. Our time is at an end, Yatsley. It's time for me to go. Wait! I've not even asked you any questions! Tell me about your marriage rites. Oh, did you mean for all your buildings to look so phallic? Unfortunately, my time is at an end. You must keep Yatsley alive. She is the last hope of the Akita. So this is goodbye. I wish we could have... No. I wish that all of you had a better ending. Choose well, Yatsley. And good luck. She's gone. Forgive me, Envoy, but we should get going. We can talk back in camp. Later.
Okay, she never told you about her dream? I don't know if she did or not. In all honesty, I don't remember. The only time I talk to them in camp is when they have an exclamation point over their heads. I don't really care about all the questions you can ask them.
She must have wanted to leave some evidence of herself here. I would want the same thing.
Dun, dun. So, that's it for here. So she was the last of the dream stuff we had to do for here. Or for our characters of the 4. That's why she wanted to go over here. Why didn't they quest marker direct us this way? Probably because we didn't have that opened. Okay, off we go. Oh, look, more pendulum thingies we have to not dodge. So what did that do?
I'll never understand the Arcane love for death traps.
It looks a little broken. They all look a little broken. What's the point of this then? Oh, just turn this one off. Don't want. Ow. Yes. Look. Shut them all up. So. Going down here, it looks totally safe. See? Totally safe. Broach a spreading flame. Somehow I don't think that's going to be a thing for us. Your fire damage has a 50% chance to jump to nearby enemies. Yeah, I'm not a fire wizard, so... that way. I don't think this is the way you're supposed to go. Just, I'll Just for a mushroom? Throw out a heal. Who's taking damage from?
Yeah.
Why is the vision all weird? Give me a headache. That blurriness it's doing.
Yeah.
That. Heavy? No.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's because I was crouched. Yeah, never mind. Problem solved. I'm not sure. I don't like the auto crouch whenever that's happening. It's unexpected, and that's what was screwing with me. Yeah, but wow. We're back to it now. This is the quest we're supposed to be going to. I'm guessing we're going to be talking to Sapadal. That.
This place seems less like a death trap. Maybe we could stop, catch our breath.
Maybe. Hey, I discovered all the party camps across the Living Lands. That's, you know, not hard to do. But it's an achievement. Uh-oh.
There's always a weird sort of quiet on the eve of battle. I'm feeling that now. Seems like a good time to gather our thoughts and share a drink before whatever's coming.
Death, destruction,
Right.
annihilation.
This seems like a perfect place to stop and relax.
Though it's hard enough to tell what's real here without a belly full of drink.
Sounds like you're nervous, dearie.
I'm feeling all kinds of ways. Anxious, excited, scared, hungry.
I feel it as well. It is only mortal to feel overwhelmed in the presence of the immortal.
You alright, Kai? How about you, Marius? Yeah, okay, it looks like we're going for this list.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. Getting to see that vision of Tama did me good. Like, I finally let go of something I'd been holding too long. Now that we're here, I'm eager to see this through. Nothing worse than holding your breath and waiting.
At least one of us is ready for what's ahead. Patience, this isn't the time or place to be hasty. I'm glad you have, having the Kai. Patience.
As often as people say that, you'd think I'd have learned.
How about you, Marius, grumpy old dwarf?
I had a feeling you might ask me that. I'm not sure I've really worked through what I've seen here, but I am grateful for the chance to see Yonku again. I feel like we're almost done with all of this, but we are in the weirdest place in the world, so who knows? I'm completely baffled, but when haven't I been lately? Being afraid doesn't even feel scary anymore.
What about you, Giada?
I think so. The garden is so much more than I expected. Full of contradictions. Wild, yet serene. Truthfully, I didn't come all this way searching for my own answers. But I found them. Or perhaps they found me. And now, it's like there's a new path laid out before me. A life after the Dream Scourge. We're close to something. A threshold between calm and crisis. Conflict and peace. Life and death.
Feel it too. Glad I'm not alone. No one's dying on my watch. You lost me. Feel it too. Glad I'm not alone.
So am I. None of us could have gotten this far on our own.
What about you, Yatsley?
Well, I won't lie to you, Envoy. A lot's happened. It's not every day that you learn that you're the last hope to carry on a legacy, but... well, here we are. Never literally talked to myself before either. I think I annoyed her. Me? Oh, I think I need another drink. But here we are. I just need a moment to take it all in.
Take all the time you need. I could use a moment myself. Phrasing.
Glad to see I've rubbed off on you, Envoy. And I wouldn't worry. Our little group here is perfectly frightening, and I'm sure our enemies would agree. We'll be fine. I can't speak for anyone else, though.
You've listened to all of us. How about you? You've been through a lot since you arrived. You've been shipwrecked and assassinated, harangued by gods, bureaucrats, and a death guard. You've had your soul poked, your loyalties questioned, and your sleep regularly interrupted by a god with no respect for privacy. And yet you've kept yourself and all of us together. How are you really doing?
Better than I thought. The truth is, I'm terrified. Ask me again when this is over. I can't examine my feelings right now. Better than I thought.
You're very resilient. Under different circumstances, I would credit your nature as a godlike. But we all know better. You're strong enough to survive anything. Zapadal picked a good soul when they made you.
That actually made sense to me. As if I've learned something about souls and whatnot.
I'll take that as a compliment.
How about you, Envoy? What keeps you so stoic in the face of everything?
I think back to the time I enrolled in this seminar and never attended it. This is nothing by comparison. I don't understand it myself. Just feels like I'm supposed to be here. The Iron Court prepares us for anything whiskey. If I told you, it wouldn't be a secret. Think back to the time when I enrolled in a seminar and never attended it. This is nothing by comparison.
Oh, your lecturer must have been furious. You're lucky to be alive.
When we first met, I didn't think you'd last long. But then I saw how you handled that dream thrall there. Shook off your own death like a bad cold. And then you confronted your own killer and let him go. It takes a special kind of strength to stay your hand in a moment like that.
I didn't know much about you at that point. You were traveling with Kai and you died, which I thought made a lot of sense.
I remember your calm. How you listened to my shouting match with the governor and actually heard me. You saved my city and gave me a home. A sanctuary where I could be myself. I'll never forget that.
You were my hero right away. You rescued me from those sporlings. You got my priceless face. What more could a girl ask for?
And now look at you. Look at us. How far we've come in a short time.
5 oddballs on a mission to confront a god. What could go wrong? Our work isn't finished. Zapadal is only the beginning. Can we just rest now? All this introspection is exhausting. All right. That's enough out of all of you. 5 oddballs on a mission.
Quite a lot, as it turns out. But the journey is worth it.
Not to raise the sails before the anchor, but we left trouble in our wake. Fjord, Thirdborn, Solace. If we make it out of here, it won't be to a living lands suddenly at peace.
Just this once. Could we forget about the rest of the living lands? Some of us could use a break.
If we can't take a moment to ourselves on a floating island outside reality, then I don't know where we can.
We're gonna get some rest. We can all use it. What if we just stayed here forever and never look back? Ignoring our problems won't make them go away.
True. But a little rest will help clear our minds.
Sleep well, my friends.
Everybody need to be talked to? Let's see what he doesn't have to say.
They were all dead. All of them.
He says that every...
Anyway.
I don't know why he keeps saying that one.
If I must.
Kai, you've killed people before.
Good evening to you, too. And, yeah,
Have you ever been haunted by one of them?
well, the first has always stayed with me. This was in Deadfire. We were boarded by valiant privateers in the dead of night. One moment, I'm asleep, and the next, I'm staring down the barrel of a pistol. It misfired, and I ran him through before he could try again. But I'll never forget the look in his eyes as the light faded out of them. Is that what you wanted to know?
Oh dear, not exactly. When I said haunted, I meant, have you ever seen a ghost before?
Once, at sea, I heard moaning coming from the ship's lazarette. Never went down there again.
Noted, thank you. Do you need to talk about, you know, the dead privateer? Because I have time.
I think I just need a drink.
Oh, Envoy. Have you recovered yet from our chat in the library?
I'll never recover.
I don't think I have yet, but maybe talking it out will help.
Alright, so we just look at things logically, we can come to a satisfactory conclusion.
Well, it's worth a try. It's just... we already have a lot to take care of, don't we? We have a god and an empire both vying for our attention, and now I have this legacy forced on me. I was already unsure what to do, and now a third option appears like the world's worst surprise. But it makes sense. My whole life has been about the godless in one way or another. It explains why I knew the language, why I felt so drawn to the ruins.
Sounds like you want to be the new librarian. At least the mystery of your dream has been solved. Maybe you should talk it over with Clucci, get his perspective.
I love the man, but he'll just be endlessly supportive, the fiend. And trying to send a letter when we're on the move like this? It's a struggle. It's not an answer I would have expected, but it's an answer. And now that I know, I kind of thought, well, honestly, I feel more full. Like a puzzle piece sliding right back into place. No matter what happens, even if my path doesn't lead to the library, I feel better than I have in ages.
It means you can focus on Ringren's offer now. Maybe now you can settle down and focus on helping Fior. And the answer even gives you a whole new direction to your life. I'm glad you couldn't get your answer no matter what happens next.
So am I. I think... for the first time in my life, I don't know what to do.
Congratulations, Yardsley. Now you're just like the rest of us.
No matter what, I've always known exactly what I want. But this is the first time I've had more options than time in the day. What do you think?
My life has been about the godless. You can't stop now. I don't think you'll ever forgive yourself if you abandon Fior. You're a wizard, Yahtzee. I think you have to study with Ringgrim. It's your life. You know your desires better than I do.
I ask because I want your advice, Envoy. Please. What do you think?
You can't stop now. I don't think you can figure yourself if you've abandoned Fior. You're a wizard. I think you have to study with Ringgrim. It's one of these two. You have to.
You're right. It's the one area of my life that's gotten the least love. Seems it's about time to make up for that. Thank you, Envoy. I've been agonizing over this for longer than I want to admit. Finally picking a destination makes the journey a lot easier. Oh, but I am not looking forward to telling Quilici.
He'll understand. Your happiness and fulfillment are everything to him.
Well, come on. We've bigger things to deal with. Literally, in Sapadal's case. Much as I'm loath to relinquish the spotlight, we should be off. And Envoy, thank you, truly. Now, let's go.
We got stuff to do. Okay. Upgrade stuff. No upgrades for us. So I can upgrade a wand. The axe I'm not using. Ooh, the spirit mender. Should break down a lot of this stuff before we do this. Spirit wand. Oops. So break that down. Last light of day. That's a sword I don't really use. Wayfinder. Yes. If anything, we need to free up our weight too. The Unmaker. Didn't even look at this. So, fall into ruin. Power attacks deal plus 50% bonus damage. Bane of the Eyeless. Critical hits deal high stun to nearby magfolk. It's the Windwalker's armor. So we don't need this anymore. Gavison, we don't need this anymore either. Because this thing is 2% of your attack damage is restored as essence. Yep. It's noticeable. Essence, dexterity, dodge, distance. This one is 15. Save. Just go like that. Stuff. So what role does this stuff from? This regular chicken seems to hold a trace of life within it. I don't even know what this stuff is for. We've been collecting this the whole time and I haven't found any use for it. This stuff, yes, but all this stuff, not so much. This is for the ultimate enchantments of the legendaries, the ones you choose one or the other. Oh, is that all it's for? I already chose those. I mean, those come so fast, so soon. I mean, why do you need those? I mean, so many of them. I mean, look at the numbers here. This is crazy. Why do you need so many? I mean, they're only used once, really. Sold lots of that stuff. It's good money. Good for money. Yeah, well, I don't really need money now, so.
Kai, darling,
Ma'am?
did you move my bedroom?
Yeah. Found your new spot.
Why did you do that?
You mentioned the ground was rough on your back. I noticed a soft patch.
Oh, I didn't know I was camping with such a gentleman. Thank you, darling. But next time, warn a girl, will you?
You got it. No surprises.
The real reason he moved her is because she farts in her sleep. Anyway. Spirit Mender or the Wand. So, Toadstool, Oh, we got lots of that stuff. Equipped a fully upgraded weapon, so that was that. that's fully upgraded too now. Now the book. Oh, the book is way off. We need petrified branches and word. I don't think we have any more word. You can't make that. Oh, yeah, we can. We just can't upgrade that stuff because we don't have access to the stuff without going back somewhere else. And anyway. Oh well. So that's as far as it's gonna go. Should I upgrade the axe? Got the parts. So living steel chunks. Just the other books.
Hey, bag of water, it is time to take a break. Go stretch your legs. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support or type !treats in chat. Thank you. Your next break is in 1 hour.
Grimoire of Storms. So, oh, I didn't realize I had an extra one of those. Let's break you down. Sparks. I don't use any of that stuff. Well, I use the jolting touch, but it's okay. I don't use it either. So, it's this one that I keep because those are my 4 favorites. Let's see what we can make now. Probably not enough, but... You only need one? You actually need... I need 2 words. You only make 1 at the moment. Breakdown, we'll get a softwood branch. There's our word. Oh, wait a minute, that's not right. That's the upgrade, not the breakdown. I hate that. There's the talons, I think. This is great. Oh, this is a fireball, cracking bolt, bristling frost. I've never really used this one, so. Storms. Yes, that was the elements. branch there. This is the one with the word in it, right? Sorry, get the talent. That might get us enough. So we need petrified wood branches. Three. That's steel chunks. This is all steel out of the weapons, usually. So repair axe, more chunks. Let's don't break down. Soft branch. It's not going to be enough to get me what I need, though. I know it's not. It's gonna be. We're gonna fall short. There's a hardwood that maybe. Maybe. Or petrified wood. Short. And I don't really have anything to get out of them. There's not enough wood here to break down. Extract a blackwood branch into petrified. But I'm going to need those to get the next upgrade, though. See, this is the problem. This isn't going to fully upgrade this. Because this is just for the exceptional stuff. Once you get superb, I'm going to need those blackwoods. See, look at it. Yeah, I don't have the materials to do this. Yeah, it's just too many. 26 to get to there. So this isn't going to get me anything. And we need more work too. Yeah, this is an exercise in futility. We're just not going to get the stuff for it. Ah, well. It's no big deal.
Marius, can I offer a suggestion?
Further if I want. It's not that. It's the difference isn't that big of a deal.
About to do it.
Because it's what? Goes from 62. That's the upgrade. There's the upgrade. So it's currently sitting at the here. That's the current upgrade results would be there. Yeah, it's a 2% reduction in ability cost. Not a big deal. Sorry, 2.5. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth jumping.
But anyway, so go ahead.
I just want you to enjoy life. I'm worried that you aren't, and this might be your only chance.
Right. What?
The next time we get reborn, we might all be trees, or mushrooms, or rats.
At least I'll already be used to having fur.
We might not even be sentient. 100 years from now, we could all be grass.
Good. It would be nice to just sit there, soaking up the sun. No worries at all.
If it's even possible that this is our last chance at life.
Wait, what?
Never mind. Doesn't it bother you? Don't you want to get the most out of this life while you have it?
Right. I get that you're concerned, but I'm good. As long as my body's still breathing, my soul will be just fine.
I'm glad to hear it. Thank you, Marius. I won't bother you anymore.
You're not bothering me. I mean, we're friends, after all.
So we are. Yardsley, did you hear that? I made a friend.
Wonderful, darling. Oh, you're growing up so fast.
Okay. Let's take a break. Gotta get up, stretch my legs, get some water, and be back in a few minutes to continue on. And thank you very much for watching. Be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.